Completely unexpected. Baked Beans version 3 rugged. Of course, I'm making fun because it is an obvious rug which I already showed you in my previous videos, and all the funds from the ROI Debt smart contract were removed as well as the funds from the pre-sale of their own token. And we want to take a look what exactly happened, what this time the excuse is, and of course I also want to show you what I said about this. And we want to start exactly with this, taking a look back in my videos where I talked about baked beans. We are starting with the first one 7 days ago. This was around 7 to 8 days in the project. Let's listen in. Now we get into the second point where I would stay far away from this project, and this is the code behind it. It is not the fork code from the original baked beans or from the original miner product, which is the BNB miner. No, they changed a little bit. And for example, if you jump into the Moonark Telegram group, we can see the first function over here. The owner, or the dev in this case, is able to withdraw all the funds from the contract. And the second thing is they can also set the dev fees up to 100%. And there's no real reason why these functions are built into the smart contract. I also jumped into their Telegram group and looked for their statement about these functions because they said the Moonark community is shit talking about them and other stuff. And then they displayed here basically the two functions in the contract. The first one is the loan X function, which allows the owner to withdraw all the funds, and also the set Defi function, where the owner can adjust the fees to 100%. And again, there is no real good explanation why they built this into the contract, because if they want to start external revenue, which they mention in their white paper once the contract reaches 100K, and they also want to build some other stuff, well, just put a function in the smart contract where fees automatically get sent to another wallet. Why do you need access to this total value locked? And setting the Defi to 100% is also not reasonable. Why wouldn't you just build in a range to 15 or 20%? This would be way enough, but in this case, they have 100% Defis, and again, it doesn't make sense and is a massive red flag in this case, and why I wouldn't invest a single penny in this project. Okay, this was the first red flag I mentioned in this project. Then I continued with another sentence about it. Probably, yeah, when they now see the contract balance going down over time, they will probably pull the plug over the upcoming weeks. We will see. I will, of course, keep you updated here on this channel. I think it is just a shame that they took the name of this project, which made waves, and now want to capitalize on it. Yeah, that was my biggest problem with this project right from the beginning. They just wanted to capitalize on the good name of the Baked Beans projects, which, especially the first one, lasted a while, made some people great profits. Of course, a lot of people also lost in it, but that's how these kind of projects work. And the name belongs to Kratos and his partner in the first Baked Beans project, and not to those guys. And that's why I don't like what they did here. And I also want to give you a short impression what I said in my second update video about it once they released the pre-sale for their own token. And yeah, talk basically about that this project will rug pull at some point. And there is now another massive red flag. Before we talk about this red flag, let's jump into the depth where the contract balance is sitting at 108 BNB. So around 10 BNB more compared to my last video. A few people seem to trust this project. I don't trust it at all. And this has a simple reason. They are now starting, or it already started, the pre-sale for their bake token, which is now ongoing for 30 days. They try to reach a hard cap of 300 BNB. Soft cap is at 200 BNB, and this will basically be all exit liquidity. So I think once they reach a certain milestone here, they will pull the whole liquidity. For example, if they don't collect any funds, they will just pull out all the funds which are currently in the ROI debt, so those 108 BNB. And that's basically what they did. The pre-sale didn't collect that much funds. The contract balance of the miner was, yeah, slightly going up, but didn't make that big waves. And that's why I decided to remove all the funds from the smart contract. For example, if we jump into their Telegram, they, as always, have a funny excuse. As you can see here, we are moving the funds into our investment account to sustain the project. Like, suddenly they decided to move the funds over to this investment account. And then later on they said, for example, sometimes beans can cause bathroom runs. We are dropping some news tonight. And the big news were this video where they had a chat with Hayes that their wallet was compromised, which everyone already knew. And they said, yeah, their dev had access to this wallets. That's why they removed the funds from the smart contract. And now they will continue running this. Here, for example, someone asked, will our current baked beans be transferred over to a new smart contract? We advise you not to make any deposits into the platform for now because it has been compromised. All funds will be transferred to a new smart contract, and we will continue the show. Sure, of course, they will continue the show as all the other projects. They will give refunds and everything will be fine. Just don't listen to those fairy tales. If we jump into their smart contract, we can see the balance is currently at 0.37 BNB. So there were some people who still wanted to deposit in this rugged smart contract. And if we jump over to Arkham, we can see where the funds were moved to. So the wallet in the middle here is the Baked Beans wallet. If we click on it, you can see this is the wallet with currently those 0.37 BNB. If we get back, you can see the big red money stream, crypto stream over here, where the funds are gone to the wallet ending on 7A. This was again this wallet right here ending on 7A. If we click on this wallet, you might not see it right now because it's behind my face cam. There we can see a value of 119 BNB transferred over to this wallet here. And if we take a look where the funds went from this wallet, so around 120 BNB went to Railgun, which is basically a privacy network with currently around 26 million US dollars in funds. And from now on, as the funds were moved to this privacy network, you will never find out where they went to. So why, if they wanted to continue this project, would they move the funds to a privacy network that all the people don't see their funds anymore? So this is basically like a mixer if you move your funds over to Tornado Cash. So expect the project to be gone. This is a clear rug pull. They are just making up fairy tales again in their Telegram chat. So please stop believing that there will be any refund or anything similar. They won't refund you. They won't give you your funds back. One thing they might want to do is set up another scam where you lose even more than your initial funds. So whatever those guys tell you in the Telegram chat, please don't listen to them because you will get scammed for even more money. So the lesson here in this case is always check the smart contract before investing in such kind of projects, especially when they want to capitalize on a good name from a project which made waves in this space. If you have any questions or want to share your experiences with Baked Beans version 3, feel free to drop them down in the comment section. If you like today's update, it would be great if you can hit the like button. And if you don't want to miss future rug pull episodes like this or other potentially promising DeFi projects which won't rug pull you, feel free to subscribe as well. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.